In FC25, your first touch is the make or break moment in any attack. If you're not taking the right touch towards the space or if you rush it, you are just handling the ball over to the defender. It's just not about the technique, it's about reading the situation and playing smart. Today, we are going to fix that because your first touch is killing your attack. The first thing you need to understand is that your first touch should always be taken towards the space, not towards the defender. This is critical. If you take your touch into the defender, you are giving them a chance to intercept or press you. This makes it harder for them to press you and gives you the freedom to decide your next move without immediate pressure. Guys, I have made many videos about first touch, but what happens after the first touch is even more important. Don't forget the mind games. Always try to do the opposite of what the defender is expecting you to do. If they think you're going left, take the touch right. If they're closing you down, don't panic and play directly into their pressure. Instead, create space by using your first touch in an unpredictable way. This keeps the defender guessing and gives you more time to assess your next move. I want you to have a look at this goal. This goal is only possible because of my touch and what I do afterwards. It might not look like that to you guys, but after I break it down, you will see the importance of touch and what happens after that first touch. See guys, with Vitinha, I take a touch towards Henry because that is where the open passing lane is. Now here, I could get confused. So I take a touch towards Bobby Charlton because that is where the empty space is. And you can also argue that I have the space for the speed boost, but I don't want to do something that is really predictable. As you can see, the defender moves towards that open space to try and cover my speed boost. So with Henry, I give the ball to Charlton. With Charlton, I fake the pass into Henry. I end up giving the ball to Reethan. With Guru Reethan, I take a touch away. Again, not towards the defender. I take a touch away from the defender. This allows me to buy myself some time. He thinks I'm not going to pass. The moment I pass, he's taken off guard. Now with Bobby Charlton, the first thing I'm going to do is a short cancel. Why a short cancel? Because the opponent expects me to take a Trivela shot on his left foot. It might be a goal. I could go near post as well, but I want 100% goal. So for that very reason, I perform a short cancel inside, take a touch towards Henry's left foot and hit the finish shot, right? It is all about what you do after that first touch. After you take that touch towards the space, don't rush into the next action. Take a moment to analyze your opponent's movement. Are they diving in to challenge you? Are they backing off? This gives you the opportunity to adjust and decide whether you need to make a pass, take a shot, or even perform a skill move. The best players don't rush. They control the pace of the game by reading their opponent and making their move accordingly. Now, I will also tell you why you get caught once you are through on goal. But before that, hit that like button if this video has helped you so far. I really appreciate it. A huge mistake a lot of players make is holding the R2 sprint button before they receive the ball. This kills your first touch and your sprint. You're essentially committing to a faster pace before you even have the control of the ball. Instead, wait until the ball is under control and only then you should engage R2 to accelerate. However, if you have enough space in front of you and you have left the defender behind, in that scenario, you can hold the R2 RT button on the first touch to be able to sprint towards the empty space. But if you have players around you, do not use the R2 sprint button as it will result in a poor touch and you will be caught by defenders. You'll be able to accelerate quickly for once and then they'll catch you because that touch is going to be just too clunky, right? And you don't have the space to accelerate towards. Now, how do you set up your sprint? Once you have gotten the control of the ball after your first touch, that's when you can start thinking about sprinting. After you have received the ball cleanly and you are in a position to attack, then you can press R2 and use your sprint. But don't rush it. If you try to sprint too early, you'll either lose control or get closed down before you can make your move. When you have got that perfect first touch and you see the open space, only then it is the right time to accelerate and break free. With that being said, I need your attention on this goal. Just see how we are able to score this goal, guys. This will make or break the way you play FC25. Look, we're able to score this goal because of correct sprinting. But the next goal that we are going to show you is going to be even more crazy just because of what we do. It's only possible because of my first touches, guys. Here, I've told Gareth Bale to run. I take a touch away from the defender, right? Do a first time through ball because Theo Hernandez is out of position. You might argue, why are you holding R2 on the first touch? See, I let go of it. I don't want to do it. Otherwise, the defender will have a step in front of me. So what do? I make him think that I'm going to do a speed boost or a pass towards Bobby Charlton, putting him in two minds. Instead, I do a speed boost towards the open space. Now he thinks I'm going to pass the ball to Bobby Charlton, right? So I don't do that. I instead take a touch towards the space and then pass the ball. Now with Bobby Charlton, he thinks I'm going to pass the ball towards Thierry Henry. Look at Renard. She is moving towards Henry. So I take a touch towards the near post and end up taking a shot. Guys, it's only possible because of the first touch. I am constantly analyzing the opponent and then I am doing the opposite of what he is thinking, right? See here with Renard, he charges me. I do a player lock fake. I move away with Cancelo into Charlton, into Alexia, back to Cancelo, player lock into Henry. With Henry, I do a speed boost in the open space. I end up scoring the goal. If you learn how to correctly set up touches and then what you do afterwards, guys, you will be able to take your game to the next level. But now defending players like this is very hard. This is why I want you to check this video out here to improve your defending once and for all.